Good morning, what's up everyone? Welcome to another market review. We'll take a look at Bitcoin today, focus mainly on Bitcoin, give my thoughts on especially the lower time frames. I've got some questions recently because I opened a swing long earlier and then closed it and then was looking for shorts. Got some questions about that, so let me talk about that and give my thoughts, all right? Before we get into that, leave a like on this video if you enjoy it, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube. We're trying to grow the YouTube channel, so I would appreciate that a lot. All right, leave a comment with what you think, and let's get this market review rolling, okay? So Bitcoin, I am still bullish on Bitcoin on the higher time frames, okay? I still think that combining this with the look of the dollar and the look of ES, and just the main picture of Bitcoin and where we are trading right now, having in mind that the halving is coming closer and closer, I think it's not a bad idea to be high time frame bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, we're still down. We're still down 60% from previous all-time highs, and being that close to the halving, I don't think, as I said, it's a bad idea to be looking at some major upside on Bitcoin. Okay, even if it's not towards new all-time highs, right? A lot will have to happen before we get to new all-time highs. But even if you're just looking at, like, for example, 40k, 50k, right? Having that said, we can't ignore these lower time frame bearish signs. Okay, bearish, what do I mean with that, right? So we got this range that we've been watching, with these as the lows. Why these and not the lows down here? Well, because this week went lower on some exchanges than on others, while these lows were equal on most exchanges, right? And these were just these triple lows, clean lows that got swept on this move, and that this was the sweep that led to the upside back towards these highs. Okay, we now swept these highs into the area we were watching as well from all the way down here, right? The opposite side of the range where these highs, the area we were watching above there, was this clean higher time frame supply area. The supply area being the sideways price action here that led to this big nuke, telling us that people were accumulating shorts in this area. They're gonna want to defend that area right now, and as you can see, we got a firm rejection of that area after sweeping these highs, right? Closed back inside of this range, which was bearish in my opinion. Okay, so that's also why I closed most of my I closed my swing long and closed those other swing positions on some altcoins I had earlier this week. And yeah, what have we seen now recently, right? So focusing on the hourly, what were we watching? Yesterday I said I was watching these local highs here for another sweep, right? And what was the area we were watching? Well, the area where we started dumping from, okay, which was clean up here. Okay, could even make it a little bit bigger, but it's about the general area here that led to that downside. Okay, if we take a look at where OTE was resting, boom, OTE resting in that area as well. And what else? That key level from back here, that key high, okay, resting in that area as well. So up here on that move, bears had the best risk reward and a tight invalidation, making it worth to look for a short, okay, which is what I did. I initially shorted here already because we saw a lower time frame sweep here, so I thought maybe we would dump from there. Took it low risk, to get another shot at the short in case we would go for the sweep higher into that supply area, higher into that OTE area. That's what happened. So got stopped out of my initial short, but re-shorted up here, right? And then boom, very good reaction towards the downside, okay? Already, sorry, closed 40% on the initial move down here, okay? Below these local lows here and here. And I'm still 60% in that short, okay? So what are we watching next? Let me quickly remove all of this. Yeah, we can keep these. Where's the draw on Bitcoin right now, right? We swept higher time frame highs on this move, and we swept lower time frame highs on this move, okay? Where is the next logical draw on liquidity, in my opinion? Well, below these lows right here, okay? The opposite side of this range. These got swept. Where did, what caused these highs, right? Where did we came from? Well, these lows, okay? So I think there's gonna be a lot of stops resting there. And I think the next logical draw on liquidity is going to be towards that area, okay? What else do we have? If we take a look at the monthly, in my opinion, let's quickly remove all of these. That's not looking too healthy, right? We've got a flat bottom, so no wick to the downside. And you can see on previous monthly candles that barely happens. So there is a very high probability that we will revisit this flat bottom on the monthly, okay? Having that in mind and using it on the lower time frames, right? Mark out that flat bottom, which is this dotted line. There is a high probability that we go for that line and take out that flat bottom at the very least to create a bottom wick, okay? So combining all of those things, all of those thoughts, I think it's is the highest probability to look for shorts, right? And where is our invalidation on this? Well, if we anticipate, if we think that this was the higher time frame sweep, this was the lower time frame sweep, right? In my opinion, for now at least, this level right here should hold, okay? If we get back above here, I think there's a high probability that we go for the high here and maybe even reclaim this and go for another sweep higher into supply. The reaction then will be key. If we close a higher time frame candle, a daily, a weekly, above this daily level, right? This high here that got swept on this move, what would that mean? That would definitely show strength, okay? Why? Because we didn't manage to close above the level on these candles. Instead, we wicked above them into supply and got rejected hard, okay? So if we were to close above this level, that would show strength and might even send us a lot higher, having in mind that higher time frame bullishness, right, could even send us towards 35, 37, 40Ks, okay? As long as we don't reclaim that level on these lower time frames, okay, I'm cautiously bearish on the lower time frames and think we sweep some lows next, okay? If we simply take a look at this from a daily perspective, right? Let's remove these levels for now. On this move, swept the highs into high time frame supply, broke back below, closed below, ugly, then some ranging, initial reaction from this area, right? Bullish, but hard rejection from this range high level, and now barely a wick to the upside on the daily, right? And clean unswept lows below us. So as long as we hold below this high, or maybe you could give your invalidation a little bit more room, right? Take it towards above there. As long as we stay below there, I'm targeting some lows down here. Invalidation, close above, so a daily or a weekly close above this daily range high level. So I'm still in the position I shared yesterday, this short from up there. Ideally, I want to see this entry hold, right? I don't want to see price back above there. If it does, I'll likely wait for either a sweep of the highs and a break back down, right? That would signal weakness again, and then this would simply be another sweep of the highs into supply, and I'll be looking for shorts again, targeting the same area. If we were to break above here and hold, right, then likely take out this, and potentially after a higher time frame close, target a lot higher. All right, that's gonna be it for today. I hope that's clear. I hope this sums up my thoughts pretty well, high time frame and lower time frame. Let's see what we get, right? Enjoy the rest of your Friday and definitely enjoy your weekend. Peace.